I want to wish everybody a happy Halloween and share with you my Halloween finds for this year. I found this bag of skulls at Michael's for $4.99, and it came with 12. There's a UPC code if that helps you any. They're about maybe a little bit bigger than 1/6 scale, but not by much. They would still pass as 1/6 scale. At least I would think so. And they're nicely painted, and they're hollow plastic, and they're already weathered. It wouldn't take much to add some more weathering to it. I found these tombstones at Michael's. Came with a little mesh bag. This is also $4.99, and there's the UPC code if you need it. These are made out of a foam, so they're really light, and they're weathered and textured, and they look pretty cool. There's 4 different types. They all have RIP on them. Rest in peace. And some of them are more weathered than the others. A little bit of white paint on this one. That's not too bad. They have a small hole on the bottom of these that you could probably stick a skewer up into or something to help it stick to the ground. They're kind of light, so if you stand them on the ground, they fall over in the slightest breeze. But I think they'd make a cool haunted graveyard scene. And they're pretty cool because they're very light, and they'd be easy to store. I found this guy at Big Lots for $7.99. There's a UPC code if it helps you any. He's posable, and he's actually 13 inches, so he's a bit taller than your average super articulated Joe. He has a articulated jaw and head. His shoulders have a ball joint, an articulation. You can move in a complete 360, and they could bend inwards. I like his shoulder articulation, and his elbow articulation has got the same ball joint on it. His wrist isn't very articulated, it just spins. He also has a ball joint at the waist, or at his hip bones, and also on his hip and his knee. And his foot also has a ball joint in it, allowing it to be posed in multiple positions. I kind of wish that the wrist had the same ball joint, but that's okay. I still think he's pretty cool. There's a bunch of screws on the back here if you want to disassemble him for whatever reason. I think he's pretty cool the way he is. I've always liked that scene in Jason and the Argonauts with the skeleton warriors. I found this skeleton at my local Vons, also Albertsons, and there's the UPC code if you need it. He's a little smaller than the last one I showed you. He's also made out of rubber, but his joints do move, and his appendages do bend, so you could also pose him. I specifically got him for a purpose, and I'll show you that later at some point. I think he's pretty cool. He's fun to pose. And he's also colored, so he's not like a stark white. He has some weathering to him. Anyways, that's all I have for you. Let me know what your favorite find is during the Halloween season. I enjoy these kind of finds. I look forward to adding them into my future photo stories. Don't forget to click the like button and share this video. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It really helps my channel out. Don't forget to collect, inspire, and create. I'll see you in the next video.